Hey y'all, Coach here with Golfing with Coach. Tonight I'm going to do my review or my brutal honest review of the Lazrus premium irons. Now I've had them for about 12 days now and I've been at the driving range every day with them, hitting them. So I roughly have 300 to 400 balls hit per club. And so I thought I wanted to wait until I got some swings under me so I can kind of give my honest, true opinion of the clubs. So let's jump right into it. First off, unboxing them, I think Lazrus nailed it. They're just a good looking club. They really are. The badging on it, the logo, everything on it just looks good. It's just a good looking club in my opinion. Now, when you're getting down, you're setting up, and you're looking down the ball, the club just looks good in your hands. So you're down and you're setting up. It looks good in your hand. I think you feel better. And I think you swing better. And it all just comes in. It's a mind thing, but the club looks good and it just makes you feel good. In return, makes you swing better, all that good jazz. Now, you're going to sit there and tell me, or some of you are going to sit there, I don't care what they feel look like. I just care how they perform. I'm calling BS. We all want a club that looks good, and we all want a club that performs well. So don't come home with the, I don't care how it looks, I care how it performs crap. Half of that's true. Okay, you do care how they look. We all do, and they look good in the bag too. You look over your bag and they set good. They look good. They look, they look like a premium club over there. They don't look like a cheap, crappy club. They look good. So I think Lazrus did nail it. Now, far as I have roughly three. This is my 7-iron, so I know I have close to 400 swings on it. It's starting to scuff up a little bit. Just hitting on the ground. Again, that's nothing that some polish won't polish it right out. So, but I did notice that. But again, where I golf at, the ground can be hard sometimes, and my swings suck. So yeah, of course you're going to get that a little bit of wear. As far as the performance is concerned, it does a great job. The very first thing that I noticed swinging the club was it's a very forgiving club. The balls seem to be going a lot straighter than my old club did. And again, we're talking 300 to 400 swings here. We all know probably 3/4 or even more of those swings just sucked, and they just weren't very good hits. We know that, but this club really brought to a level playing field. If for lack of better terms, it just brings you to a level playing field because it's so forgiving. They just seem to work well. Far as the distance, I didn't see a great increase in distance. Again, that's me, not the club. When I was hitting them pure, I would probably see 7 to 10 yards increase from my old clubs, but my average swing, I'm probably seeing 3 to 4 yards increase on my average swing. Now, I will tell you this, that my golf pro, which he's one hell of a golfer, he just a lights out golfer. He's really damn good. He's sponsored by a big name company, and he was out there and we were comparing the two. So he was grabbing my clubs, hitting 5 or 6 shots with my clubs and hitting 5 or 6 shots with his clubs, and the Lazrus hung with him, just was right there, just did a great job. I didn't do a video on it just because he's sponsored by that other company. I don't want to jeopardize that or anything like that. So we didn't record it, but I saw with my own eyes that the Lazrus was hanging with one of the big dogs, which their club, that was a 2023 set that he had. So they were, just less than a year old. And this Lazrus was just hanging right there with them. The yardage were the same. In some cases, if they were a little bit longer. In some cases, they're a little bit shorter. They performed very well against the big dogs. So again, it did everything it said it was going to do. For me, the biggest thing was the forgiveness and the consistency of the club. To me, that was worth the money for these clubs right there, for sure. The only thing, if there's only one con, and I'm going to bring my Bruce opinion. Well, there's two. I feel like this got scratched up a little bit too quick. And the second one is these grips. I don't like the grips. That's my personal opinion. Y'all know that I don't like these grips. I said it 1,000 times. I'll say 1,000 more. Again, if they had more of a Golf Pride CP2 wrap mid-size grip on these, which tomorrow that's what's I'm getting put on, this would be outstanding club. But again, for spending $300 and it takes and brings me up to a little more level playing field, and it's a lot more consistent, and a lot more forgiving. Spending the extra $150 for grips, I'm $450 roughly invested in a set of irons. What a deal! I will pay for that almost every time, just because they just do what they say they were going to do. And again, the forgiveness is awesome on them. So if you're a high handicap to a mid handicap, and you want something that is a very consistent and very forgiving club, I don't see why you would not go with Lazrus. It really is. You're going to save a ton of money, and it's really going to help you out. Now, if you're a low handicap, again, this is not a bad choice for you, because this club will perform with those big dogs. But again, you're saving a shit ton of money for a club that's doing just as well as the higher end clubs are. So again, I think Lazrus nailed this. I can't wait to. I know they have to have some new irons and work, some new style or something. I know that the wedges, they came out with a cavity batch wedge now, so Lazrus is expanding. I got their 3-wood in just the other day. I ordered it. I will be doing a review on that. So right now in my bag, I have a Lazrus 3-wood that I will do a review on. I have the 3 and 4 hybrid that I will do a complete review on. I have these irons, which I absolutely love. They're a lot of fun. They're just a fun club to hit. And I also have the 52, 56, and 60 degree wedges that I've had those for about 6 months now, and I really enjoy those. So Lazrus has nailed it in my book, man. If you want to go golf and have a great time, have a club that can perform with the big dogs, and you don't have a ton of money invested, this is the way to go for sure, hands down. I don't know any club that will compare to these the way these are performing. They've done a great job. So again, I think they nailed it. Definitely well worth the money. And yeah, I would go out and buy them if I were you. If you're looking for some clubs, try them out. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. Till next time, y'all take care and God bless.